Hello, America. You tuned into a sit down with Midtown. And I'm your host, Midtown. Today's not going to be a regular show. I just wanted to get something off my mind about fantasy football. You see, I happen to be in my first fantasy football league this year. You know, the Fish Tank League. The Fish Tank League. You know, a friend of mine, Julio, calls me up and asks me if I want to get involved with fantasy football. So I said, yeah, sure, I hear a lot about it. 2 days in, I'm going crazy. You would think I own a real NFL team. Matt Schwab is my quarterback. Megatron is my number one receiver. Des Bryant is my number two receiver. Bend them all. Ain't too much. So as the trade deadline came around yesterday, I figured let me put on my GM cap. Huh? Let's put the GM cap on and see how do we fix this little team up of mine. How do we fix Blue Magic into a contender, into a championship team? You know how you do it? You get your people to get on the phone and make some calls. Who's out there? Who's out there? There's Brian for sale. There's Brian for sale. Who's out there? And guess who my people came back to? Huh? A friend of ours. An old friend of ours. Huh? Old friend of ours. Uncle Ralph, they say. Hey, Unc. Happened to own a team of his own. Pearl Harbor happens to be looking for a quarterback, they say. Huh? What quarterback, they say? What quarterback, they say? Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was on my bench, not getting no run. So I said to Pearl Harbor, a good friend of mine, Uncle, we go back since the Warlocks, a.k.a. the Locks. We go back since Ravine. We go back since John Madden. You play with Pittsburgh? Let's make a deal, we say. Huh? Let's make a deal. So all day the paperwork's being faxed. Back and forth, back and forth. The paper's being faxed. I'm happy. I'm jumping for joy. I'm going crazy. There's one little problem, though. We're dealing with a selfish commissioner, people. I said it, and I'll take it back. Call the commissioner and says, Commissioner, I made a splash. Me and Pearl Harbor just shook up the league. We shook it up a little bit. Boom. Pearl Harbor and Blue Magic just shook up the league a little bit. He says, what is he talking about? Huh? What is he talking about? What is Midtown talking about, they say? What is Midtown talking about, they say? I send Des Bryant, Jay Cutler, in return for Frank run up your chest, Gore, and say, get him off. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I guess the commissioner didn't like the deal. Huh? I call the commissioner and says, why haven't my players arrived to the arena yet? The commissioner tells me in a calm voice, I'm sipping a latte and reading my newspaper right now. Huh? When I finish sipping my latte, I'll call you back. Did you hear what I just said? I said we made a splash of a deal, and the commissioner tells me he's sipping a latte and reading a newspaper? Calm down, they say. Calm down, they say. Calm down, they say. No! So I call Pearl Harbor back, a.k.a. Sean Green, my man since the Warlocks, a.k.a. Locks. I call her back and says, the commissioner says he's sipping a latte and reading the newspaper. Ha! Ha! Let's try and call again, I says. Commissioner, I made a trade with Pearl Harbor. Like you to sign off on the deal. Commissioner tells me he's watching Tyler Perry now. He's watching Tyler Perry. Why did I get married 3? What are you telling me, Commissioner? What are you telling me? You just like Mike Brown for Cincinnati Bengals? You wanna hold people hostage? You wanna hold people hostage? You selfish? This is why I don't like taking orders away from nobody, huh? Because when Midtown wants something done, he want it done. Bro, I was out there waiting for my paperwork to get out there. You know, he's waiting for Des Bryant to arrive. Des Bryant got his family out there on the plane, and you telling me you got to reroute him back? He can't come to my arena. So this is a message to the commission, a.k.a. Julio, a.k.a. Mike Brown from Cincinnati. Push the button. Let the train go through. Let the train go through. Stop being selfish. Stop being selfish. Sit down with Midtown.